Hello everybody. As always, it's me Arjun, and today we're going to have a stream of a Pretentious RPG. This is the RPG that I think it was one of Betchloff's fans made. That's a parody of Arena, and it's a whole bunch of different internet stuff. Like Betchloff is in it, Sargon's in it, the Liberalists are in it, Jim's in it. It's just kind of an all-around tribute to kind of internet meme culture in this kind of sphere. So I figured I'd do it because it's not like I have anything else to do today, and I need something to distract me. I'll do my best to be upbeat, but frankly, if I could just do a little housekeeping, I'm kind of been pretty depressed lately. It's the 5th anniversary of my confirmation today. Well, yesterday was, and it's just, I'm not in a very good place religiously. Like I didn't go to church today. I'm not going to go to church later. I lost faith in Catholicism like quite some time ago, and I just kept going out of habit largely. Habit, peer pressure, and kind of superstition. And I don't know, going to church actually makes me feel physically ill, and I just I don't really know what to do. I've just been in a really depressed mood about the whole thing. I haven't lost faith in Jesus or Christianity or anything, but just in Catholicism itself. So anyways, let's see. So I just finished defeating the Free Folk, I think, and getting Betchloff's castle back. So I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go now. Let's see here. Maybe it's down here is the next area. By the way, this is, as DSP would call it, a chill fan interaction stream. So if anyone wants to ask me anything, go ahead. If nobody bothers showing up, then I won't have this go on too long. Yes. Okay, here we go. It's Tom Bombadil. What is it, Tom? You know this guy? Yes. I told you earlier, Starburst, that there is a lot more I wanted to explain. See, since I see you have a soul fragment, I feel like now it's a good time. Oh, we're gonna get a flashback. Cool. The Autism Realm was created from the dimensional merge of 2015. When an autistic and gay unicorn named Flubby regained control of the chromosomes. This realm was created to contain them. The Autism Realm has 3 leaders. Betchloff, the leader of fun and humbleness. Arene, the leader of order and natural law. And me, the leader of chaotic neutralness. The 3 leaders reflected the elements of the soul and brought fair and balanced order to this chaotic realm. But one fateful day, Arene overthrew Betchloff. Oh, 1 second, I'm just going to share this to my other stuff. This is amazing. Let's see here. But one fateful day, Arene overthrew Betchloff and became mad with power. He organized a cult within the realm to erase all of the fun and humbleness the realm had offered. To do this, he plans to destroy the realm and rebuild it in his own image. When harmony is broken, 3 soul fragments scattered throughout the land. It is prophesied that if one brave hero collects all 3 fragments, they'll be returned. The Free Folk are doing everything in their power to prevent the soul fragments from being reunited. Starburst, you're the one who must collect the soul fragments and restore order to this realm. When you do, you will gain the wisdom and mental fortitude to defeat the Free Folk. It is unknown where the rest of the soul fragment is located. For all I know, the Free Folk may have collected the rest already. Here, I'm just going to shill this on Betchloff's server. Let me just show this. Okay, there we go. Whatever you do, Starburst, you must not give up. I hope Jim shows up again. This guy got Jim, like, straight on. Irini's probably gonna be pissed I told you that. I don't care, lol. Bye. I love how Tom Bombadil's a main character. That's amazing. Yes, Irini. Apple juice. Smokes cheap cigarette. Hey Davis, just came to let you know that the Realm Travelers recruited Betchloff and their team. They found a soul fragment, and I told them everything, lol. Get fucked, retard. Disappears. Breaks glass of apple juice. Fuck you, Tom Bombadil. You worm tongue. You backstabbing piece of shit. You call yourself a man of God when you make fun of me, when you don't do what I say. Fuck you, you monolingual ignoramus, and also fuck Betchloff too. He is the man of God. He and his degenerate friends disobey natural law. There's Furburger. The travelers are currently heading straight towards my Walmart. Good. Betchloff and his friends are in for a reckoning. Ha ha ha! Monologues to self. I finally feel like I have a purpose. Not only that, but I have people around me for support, including a cute and loving girlfriend. And although there was one question I couldn't shake off my mind, why me? Not too long ago, I was a weirdo, closeted transsexual with no direction in life. Why was I chosen? Was it because I actively went out and looked for change in my life? Whatever it may be, I'm happy with what I have now. That you're a fucking gay pony. Chapter 5, Retribution for Sale. Oh, it's the Furburger chapter. This is going to be amazing. Walmart. Metokur gave us permission to visit Walmart today. I appreciated it because I needed to get out and clear my mind. Fagpiss is still trying to recover and I worry about him. Let's see here. Hey babe, do you want to buy some clothes and accessories to fit your sexy body? You bet. Girly magical stick. Thanks, Balba Inquisition. I appreciate this. Gonna go straight to the bills. Firm Balba shoes, girly jacket, pretty dress. Back lettuce. That's funny. Back lettuce. Okay, stone sword, iron sword. Soft jacket. Oops. No, I want to change velvet stuff, magical stick, girly magical stick, pretty dress, and Betchloff will have firm Bulba shoes and back lettuce. Go. You hungry for something? Let's see, I'll get some band-aids. Apple cider, Solient DX. Maybe I'll get a bit of that. Okay, I think that's everything I can buy here. I like to eat chocolate for breakfast. We have... Is that Rarity? Yeah, that's Rarity. Interesting. Maybe that's his favorite pony, the guy who made this. Let's see, I'm just going to save because I feel like this thing could crash at any minute. Walmart backroom employees only. Okay, Furburger's probably here. Should we be back here? This place looks sketchy. Are you really afraid, Starburst? This is called a Pretentious RPG. You're a courageous and amazing woman. I'm so glad I have you as a girlfriend. Is that... Who's that? Is that Furburger? Yes, it is. Attention, Betchloff. You can make fun of me and the free folk on the internet? You think you can get away with bullying Davis Arini? You have a reckoning coming. Come to the front desk if you ever want to see your friend again. Which friend? Who is he talking about? I don't know who he's talking about, to be honest. Oh, magic fireplace. That's funny. I know I don't need to open chests, but I feel the compulsive need to do so. Cheap cigarettes. God, this is slow. Ew, Betchloff leveled up. Cool. I'm just gonna start running just because I don't want to deal with this. Or am I supposed to be like going somewhere else? I don't know which direction I'm supposed to go in. This game is bugged and unfair, as we've already discovered. So I like cheat to play this game. Holy crap, even with cheats, I'm almost getting my ass kicked. Let's see here. No, the cigarettes are for Irini. Irini smokes really cheap cigarettes. Betchloff, you think you are capable of taking down the free folk? You don't know the full reading of the free folk. He actually said that, like, I'm a priest of hell. He is actually a priest of hell. You're in for a reckoning, Betchloff. Oh, I get to fight Furburger now? Let's see. PK Autism. Fence Up. I'll use that on Starburst. Autism. I'll use Flash. Okay, Furburger's blind now. Halfway there. Almost done. There we go. Furburger's almost dead. There we go. Furburger's dead. You got a key. Starburst. Hugs and kisses, Starburst. I know you would be brave enough to save me. Smiles. I hope you didn't have any mental breakdowns while I was gone. I didn't actually. I'm actually surprised with myself. If something like this happened to me back then, I would be panicking and crying uncontrollably. No. Awesome. Kisses, Starburst on the cheek. Is there a soul fragment in here? No, I couldn't find any here. Well, the only other major Free Folk member that I can think of that might have one is Gengar and Davis. Well then, let's keep looking. Velvet joins you. Do I have to walk all the way back? Oh no, okay, maybe. Okay, good, thank you. Thank you, Gim. I didn't want to have to walk through that whole thing again. I just keep saving, so I just feel like this thing isn't the most stable game ever, so... Cause that was a really short level. Wow. Oh, it's Jim! Yes! Sup, faggots! Did you buy any new dresses, Jeff? Who's Jeff? Oh, you don't know? Jeff is an autistic man that turned himself into a horsewoman named Starburst. The sight of his vagina scarred one of my groomlings completely. I wish they were called the Sweetie Squad. That's like my one complaint with this game. What the fuck? Starburst has been a tranny this whole time? Yes, Lamau. Hey, Betchloff, do you want to ditch these losers, fuck some real bitches, and bully some retards? Fuck yeah! Well, it's just me and Velvet again. I'm just glad I'm with Velvet again. Why were they so hostile to me? I'm a woman. Why does it matter I used to be a guy? Okay. They wrote Jim and like Betchloff perfectly. Like this is spot on. The only thing that changed was my body. I've always been the same person. Why can't people understand me and see me for who I really am? I hate being misunderstood. Maybe men and women aren't that different after all. Have I been misunderstanding people myself? Oh, this is like existentialist. This is deep. Adventure Valley. Is this based on Adventure Time? Chapter 6. Overcoming Shyness. What's a 1-up? Oh, revive one party member. Okay. I don't need anyone. Yeah, the music in this game is really good. Actually, let me see. If you guys can't hear the music, let me know. There, I turned it up a bit. Bathtub Boys. So that's Ross. We had the Magic Campfire, which was Tonka Saw. It's like literally every meme and every lolcow is represented in this. I wonder if DSP is in this. Hostile Pony Lady. I don't know why I just feel the need to level up Velvet, even though there's really no reason to, because I have a cheat character who can like one-shot everything in this game. Let's see, what's the sign say? Up ahead is the village of ass ponies. They're severely autistic ponies that live in houses that are made out of Legos. Oh, music is too loud now? Okay. There we go. Metokur. Sorry, what? Oh, I missed that. I would fuck with them more often if I didn't get so much entertainment from my own groomlings. Metokur. Okay, one of my few complaints is you don't have Sweetie Squad, and it's not his outer heaven. It's not Jim's outer heaven. You know, I was told from Betchloff that Davis Arini gets insanely ass mad when people make fun of him. He also told me that the free folk LARP as pagan revolutionaries that are going to build a traditionalist civilization. That sounds funny as fuck. I'm gonna have to look into it. That actually happened. Jim was actually looking into it. Metokur. But he got distracted by some like other stuff. Okay, music. Okay, let me... Do 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 do. That feel when no Sweetie Squad GF. I wonder if Jim has female fans. I can't recall ever meeting like a fan of Jim's that was female. I mean, I have like one. I have Evie, who is best girl, by the way. Shout out. But I think I have a couple female fans. But Jim, I don't know if he has any. I'm sure he does, but okay, so it's what's her name? Pinkie Pie. Hey friend, welcome to my village. We are all friends over here. Our leader is shy though. I heard there is a book for overcoming shyness. Okay, that's kind of boring. I'm surprised how long this is. Hi there, friend. I have shopping things for you to buy. Okay. He already has an iron sword. Okay, I don't really need to buy anything else. Want to sleep with me? Sure. Okay, that's how the inns work in this game. It's just you randomly having sex with people. On Betchloff Island, it's redheads. I'm shy. Okay. That's kind of lame. Okay, there's a library. Alright, so let's see what I'm supposed to do here. Is there's some... Oh. Gay Muslim furry novel? What the hell? I don't know what that's the reference. What that's a reference to. I love when Andy came out during the fight. He had that jersey with Sweetie Squad on it. And the Native American headdress. I think Tonka actually is half Korean. He's not even like part Native American. It's just like a troll. It's just him LARPing. But no, their gym is spot on in this game. Their Betchloff is also spot on. I mean, obviously they're not exactly like this IRL, but they're similar. They're like they are good like parody versions. They're like really good parodies. Hey Betchloff, look what I found. A book about otherkin and mental shifting. There's nothing funnier to me than retards pretending to be animals. Heh. How about this book? A 500-page book about how heterosexuality was invented by the Jews. Lamau. That's so fucking gay. Hey, sup, faggot. Do you happen to have a book about overcoming shyness? Are you trying to ask out your first boyfriend? Why are you so mean to me? Why are you such an asshole? Jeff, I thought you liked assholes. She does not need to put up with bullying from you, you big meanie. She's a strong and beautiful woman, and I love her. Lamau. Also, Betchloff, why did you leave us? What happened to all that talk about pushing Davis Arini's shit in? I'm still going to. I just would rather hang out with Metokur. Yeah, he told me about that Davis Arini guy. He sounds like a pretentious huffing faggot, and I would love to fuck with him. Or try to take it down too. We could use your help. Alright, champ. Oh, is Jim joining my party? Tell you what, Furfag, if you can handle my sick bants, I'll come along for your gay quest. Oh, okay, so I have to beat Jim now. Jim called you a faggot. Holy shit, you're not bad for a furry. Alright, I'll join you guys. Why were you being so mean to us in the first place? I like to fuck with people, that's it. It's fun to me. Nothing really personal about it. While you guys were fighting, I found the book you were looking for. Yay. Betchloff joins you. Metokur joins you. You gotta shine his book. Yes! I have Jim and Betchloff on my team now. This is literally like the best game ever made. Let's see. Furry Blaster 5000 red t-shirt. Okay, let's go heal up. If you can handle my sick bants. I just like to fuck with people. I'm shy. The ass pony took the book from you and read it. Wow, thank you so much for getting me that book. I feel like I was trapped inside of a mental prison. I just felt like I was completely unable to relate to anyone. I just felt this crippling loneliness. I felt that no one else was similar to me. I couldn't relate to normal people, and I couldn't relate to my own tribe. My tribe only considered me the leader because I talk good. Don't get me wrong, I love my people. The ass ponies are the nicest, friendliest creatures in the entire realm. It's mentally impossible for them to do anything evil. It's just I wish I was able to have a friend that was on my same intellectual level. The only real reliable friend that I had was my own mind. Thank you so much for sharing this book with me. I'm going to express myself the way I want and not care what others think. This book showed me that there are like-minded people out there, and all I have to do is find them. Is there anything I can do for you in return? Can we borrow the keys to Gengar's castle? Sure. You got a castle key. I found them under the mat in front of his castle. Wow. The castle looks very familiar. I have a strong feeling the second fragment is here. Okay. That was not interesting, so we're just gonna skip that. This is an RPG about just like a bunch of like internet memes. It's mainly about taking down Davis Aridi and the Free Folk. Ghost of Bootleg. Okay, I don't really get that one. Apple cider was found. Castle key was found. I love how shitty these levels are. Like, it's literally just walking through them. Literally, who is that David guy? How long do you got? Maybe if someone in the chat can red pill him on who Davis Aridi is. Oh, Starburst died. Okay, castle key was found. I know if anyone wants me to talk about anything like particular during these parts, let me know and I'll talk about something. Labo warrior. Yeah, the documentary was called The Sarkeesian Effect, otherwise known as Immersed in Subversion. That was truly horrible beyond all imagining. Okay, I'm not gonna bother reviving people. This game is actually like ridiculously hard and you have to do like hours of grinding to get anywhere in this. It's just really terrible as like a video game. Like, because I was trying, if you watch the previous stream of this, the first half hour of this is me just yelling at the game. Because this game is really hard. Like, the enemies at the beginning of the game kill you in, like, 2 shots. It's really fucking difficult. People occasionally ask me if I'm alt-right. I was, I guess, but it's just not a thing anymore. Like, the alt-right just stopped being a thing post Charlottesville. So it's not really a meaningful label. So I just call myself dissident, right? I guess you could say. That's, I don't know. That's what I got. You know what I never get? Why do keys always disappear after you use them? Like, shouldn't you be able to use the key on... Maybe the key's just for that one door? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Oh my god, this is boring. I mean, I don't know, like, there's... The biggest issues I had with the alt-right was I felt they were insufficiently socially conservative. And, the tolerance of paganism, I think, was the main thing. I just didn't like how many, like, fucking degenerates there were. And people who shilled for degenerates. I think that was kind of my main point of contention. Because I guess kind of ultimately that's the most kind of defining feature of my ideology is social conservatism. So, yeah, like there's, okay, by the way, when I say degenerate, there's a word, when I say that, there's a word that starts with the letter F that I can't say on YouTube without getting my channel shut down. So, I think you can imagine what that F word is. Like, there's that piece of shit, Colin Liddell, or whatever his name is. And he did this article called The Problem with George. And in it, he said that, like, the UK was a cuck country because it had the rose, which is a Middle Eastern weed. And it had, like, St. George, like, it was cucks that had St. George as its, like, saint. And the lion is an African predator. And he said because England had an African predator as its national symbol, that's the reason why the refugee crisis had. Okay, the reason I threw Arini under the bus was in some of his more recent streams, like, his biggest argument against the people who were against him was that they're virgins and incels. And he just kept talking about how he was, like, morally superior to the people who criticized him because he had more sex than them. And he kept talking about that, like, how he was morally superior because he fucked more random women than any of the people who, it just, that really bothered me. And he did, like, a stream where he defended pornography, and that also really bothered me because I really think pornography is one of the, like, single worst things to ever happen to our society. And he, like, called people who were against it, like, virgins and incels and stuff. And, like, meanwhile he talks about how he's a traditional Catholic. So, like, that was the main reason I turned on him. Like, it just really bothered me. Who's Gengar? I don't know who Gengar is a reference to. Okay, there's the second piece of the soul. I guess like the dark soul. Jeff, you've come such a long way. Also, we're pretty sure Rini has had sex with a trap. Is from what I hear. But that was kind of the thing. Like that and he was also a dick to me. Because what had happened is I had like messaged him on oh. Oh, thank you, Betchloff. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. No, don't worry, Betchloff. Actually, my faith in Christ has gotten stronger, regardless of my specific denominational issues. I still believe very strongly that he is my God and my Savior and died for my sins, etc. So. But I appreciate it. Happy Easter. You have grown so much already. The last fragment is in Davis Arini's castle. You have so much support behind you. You can do this. Something awoke inside of Starburst. Starburst realized the power of PK Autism Y. The last fragment is in Davis's castle. We have to go there and confront him directly. About fucking time. The fact that Jim joins your party just made this game like 20 times better. Do you people think that like that's actually his name? That like is Jim O'Shaughnessy? Do you think that's actually his name, or do you think that's like a meme, or did he like mislead people or something? Yeah, like so on one of Betchloff's outposts, I hadn't known this, so. He had signed a legally binding agreement with Jordan Owen to that he wasn't going to talk about him. Like that they weren't going to talk about each other. They had ended their business relationship and no one was going to go on about it. So he immediately broke that and he's basically just trashed Jordan Owen at every single opportunity. So... Okay. Oh, Gengar is Jordan Owen. Okay. Puts down apple juice. Smokes cheap cigarette. So is it that Arini was actually drinking apple juice and pretending it was booze, or is that a meme? Smokes cheap cigarette. No, I mean, I don't know anything about Jordan Owen. Like, I'm sure they both were fuck-ups, so that's why the Sarkeesian effect fell apart, but I don't know. I admit I actually kind of like Lust in the time of Heartache. Smokes cheap cigarette. The thing I want to do is, like, sometimes want to send him a, use a fake name, or no, just like send Jim a super chat and tell him to marry Jade. I just want to say, marry Jade, you degenerate. Hey, Furburger and Gengar were both defeated, and the Realm Travelers have collected another soul fragment. Don't you think you should just stop? Don't you think that the free folk is turning out to be a terrible idea? No! Put some apple juice. Are you going to have to be the 23rd person I'm going to have to disassociate with? Let me get out my soundboard. Let's see. Jordan Owen was kicked off a plane for watching hentai with this audio on. Yeah, I've seen people on the train do that. Like, I've seen at least one person do that. I've seen multiple people with Pornhub t-shirts or like Pornhub sweaters. It really, it's just so fucking disgusting. Like, they don't even have any shame. I don't know. There's something. There's an Arini quote that I think applies here. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, is my soundboard not working? Fuck. I don't know. My soundboard never seems to work. It's really annoying.
Thank you. And fuck you.
There we go. It's working now. No, Davis. I was just worried that all this might turn out horrible, particularly for you. Whose side are you on, you dirty backstabber? I'm done with you, sigh. Smoke cheap cigarette. Why is everyone turning on me? Fair weather friends. All of them. Oh, it's that guy. It's Fedora. Okay. Okay, so someone's asked me to play that clip. Let me find that clip. Okay, let me play that cringe. Okay, here we go. Hopefully you can hear this.
Caller, what's on your mind?
I'm wondering if you recognize that time early in the stream when you walked right into it with all the grace of a drunk eating his own vomit.
Well, please elaborate.
Right, first 20...
And put your headphones in so there's not an echo, for fuck's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, no, I'm not going to. You want me on or not?
Go ahead. You have the floor.
Early on, I said that Betchloff is acting like a histrionic, at which point you paused the stream and said, "Good Lord, I was the peacemaker between you and Jordan Owen." At which point you unpaused the stream and I said, "He's acting like a histrionic, which is the person that pretends to be the fucking peacemaker while starting an argument between everybody."
I started the argument between you and Owen?
You what? Hey, dipshit. I was talking about how you were starting arguments between myself and Pastor Tom. You are a histrionic. You like the argument. You like seeing the world burn. You paused the thing and said, hey, I'm not histrionic. I'm the peacemaker. Then you unpaused, and I literally said, the histrionic pretends to be the peacemaker. You literally walked right into that. How
you called me a peacemaker before, Davis.
You backstabbing piece of shit that does nothing but start drama and start gossip and wants to see the world burn. And you fucking wish you were one of these, what was it, the internet blood sports. You are so envious of these people that get to watch other people fight one another to the death. And you call yourself a Christian?
If this is too quiet, let me know.
You take the Lord's name in vain?
Davis, you joined a pagan cult.
It's not a cult, dumbass. What you are doing is a cult. Do what I say, or else we will endlessly ridicule.
When the fuck have I said that?
Back you. That's a cult. You dumb fuck. You godless freak.
You are in a pagan cult, Davis.
Davis is in a pagan
All
cult.
I did was read the site, and that was damning enough.
Yeah, I know, because you're illiterate.
Okay.
Oh my god, they used a word I didn't know.
Okay.
Hey, caller, what's on your mind?
Now.
I'm wondering if you recognize that time early in the stream when you walked right into it with all the grace of a drunk eating his own vomit.
Well, please elaborate.
Right, first 20...
And put your headphones in so there's not an echo, for fuck's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, no, I'm not going to. Do you want me on or not?
Go ahead. You have the floor.
Early on, I said that Betchloff is acting like a histrionic, at which point you paused the stream and said, "Good Lord, I was the peacemaker between you and Jordan Owen." At which point you unpaused the stream and I said, "He's acting like a histrionic, which is the person that pretends to be the fucking peacemaker while starting an argument between everybody."
I started the argument between you and Owen?
What? Hey, dipshit. I was talking about how you were starting arguments between myself and Pastor Tom. You are a histrionic. You like the argument. You like seeing the world burn. You paused the thing and said, hey, I'm not histrionic. I'm the peacemaker. Then you unpaused, and I literally said, the histrionic pretends to be the peacemaker. You literally walked right into that. How
You
unfair
called me a
are you?
peacemaker before, Davis.
You backstabbing piece of shit that does nothing but start drama and start gossip and wants to see the world burn. And you fucking wish you were one of these, what was it, the internet blood sports. You are so envious of these people that get to watch other people fight one another to the death.
Is Arini really calling someone envious?
And you call yourself a Christian? You take the Lord's name in vain?
Davis, you joined a pagan cult.
It's not a cult, dumbass. What you are doing is a cult. Do what I say, or else we will endlessly ridicule.
When the fuck have I said that?
Attack you. That's a cult. You dumb fuck. You godless freak.
You are in a pagan cult, Davis.
Davis is in a pagan.
All I did was read the site, and that was damning enough.
Yeah, I know, because you're illiterate. Oh my God, they use a word I didn't know. Oh, it must be a cult. Call Encyclopedia Dramatica.
Yeah, it's goofy to use a bunch of old English words. It's pretentious as fuck. It's pretentious as fuck to use 87 words.
I have a question. Do you realize that the 1911, which you are gripped around as firmly as you possibly could be, is not cocked? Do you realize that? You've got an uncocked gun in your hand. You've got a dick in a condom, and you claim like that's dick in a condom. That's your avatar.
What? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Wow.
That was fun.
He got Betchloff good. Okay, there's one. This is what I posted, actually. This is like the most autistic thing Arini's ever done.
Your wife. I found you your good Catholic wife. He sends me this picture of a beautiful, tall Asian girl. And I'm checking her out, and I'm like, good Lord. Do you see the shoulders on her, man? Do you see those cheekbones? She's all ladylike in the way she's dressed. That girl has some high androgen levels, doesn't she? And he's like, I know, buddy. He starts sending me pictures of his girlfriend. I know what she looks like, but sending me anyway. And of course, she's got that high cheekbone. She's got that, very feminine, but very aggressively feminine.
I'm here all night.
A type, don't we? Like you and I, me and you, buddy. Like we've really got a type of woman that we're attracted to. We were talking about this. So this, I completely forget what this is called, by the way. But like I remember the body types, but I don't remember what the whole dynamic is called. Mostly you only hear about this from fitness gurus, right? But yeah, I've been thinking about this more and more. Now, this particular image, I think it's a little bit complimentary for the endomorphs, but maybe I'm just comparing the endomorph body type to your standard American diet endomorph body type. So me and my buddy, we were definitely women. I mean, just look at that girl at the top. Look at the shoulders on her. That's the girl that can give you some good wrestling in the bedroom. Probably has nice high cheekbones as well. There's the endomorph. Skinny ones, the endomorph. The fat ones, you know what it reminds me of? And yes, I am wearing my tactical turtleneck tonight. Archer didn't invent it, I invented it. Archer is a fucking thief. The name, I'll give him that. But that the Ecto, and remember that book by C.S. Lewis, Men Without Chests? And he was talking in that book about how in modern society, we have some men with these really big brains. The scientists, the I freaking love science people, the atheist cult. We have these really big-brained people running all over the place, right? All their theories and their social experiments, all of this nonsense. Then we got the eaters, the men with the guts, the bellies, the eaters, the lustful.
Fuck.
And it really fits the ectomorph endomorph, doesn't it? Like what C.S. Lewis is talking about, men without chests. If you think about what sort of women do we see in Hollywood, on the magazines, on the billboards, etc., they tend to be almost perfectly in between the ectomorph girl, the the really skinny, nerdy sort of girl. Right? I see one of those girls, like, oh my god, you are so cute, but I would just break you. It's not even fair for me to pursue you. The voluptuous women, the curvy women. It's like, man, she would keep me warm all winter. Right? She'd also drive me nuts because she doesn't have that. Well, we'll get to that. So
Stop for a second here.
Hollywood woman is she's got the curves of the endomorph woman, but the frail frame of the ectomorph woman. Where are the men and women with chests? The women with fire in them. God, I love those women. Women that can argue with you. Women that can struggle. That's the sort of woman I like. The high cheekbones, the passion in her. Yeah, we're obviously not just talking about sex here. Because the endomorph and the ectomorph, it strikes me that these two really, you can stretch the metaphor. It's a little bit of stretching.
You think?
But I think to a large extent you can equate them to the endomorphs are the... Speaking of endomorphs, thank you, brother. So apparently Betchloff is stream sniping me. Betchloff, dude, Nala is never going to show up and drag you into manhood, okay? If Rafiki is ever going to teach you to talk to your father in the sky, you must seek him out yourself. Nala is not going to rescue you. It's too late for that. Dude, grow up. Seriously, dude, grow up. Stop hating women. Yes, I know you have every reason in the world to hate your mother.
So you hate women now?
Yeah. I hate fucking bitches. Am I right?
She was a bitch. You're glad that she's dead. Get over it. Forgive her. Learn to love women again. Put away the things of childhood. Take upon yourself the raiments of a man. No more Mega Man. No more.
Really digging up my.
That was so that was something. All I have to say to that is
We're casting you out of Valhalla. Because you don't know the riddle of steel.
there we go. Me and the rest of Fedora's soldiers you'll get into position. Good. The Hadron Collider is just about done. My mission can still be completed. I'm Hail Wotan. Smokes cheap cigarette. Betchloff better be paired. That godless man-child uncultured freak. I'm ready for him. Endomorphs rise up! What are you thinking about, Starburst? Are you anxious about our quest? No, not at all, actually. I just wonder what's going to happen after all this. This quest was the best thing that's ever happened to me. I just worry what's going to happen when this is all over. I don't want to leave this realm. I don't want to turn back to normal. I don't want to go back to my boring and mundane life. Don't worry about that. Look around you. Your quest, your friends, this world, your body, it's all real. Nothing would ever take this experience away from you in the end. Even if we do go back to the real world, your life will be significantly better than it was before. Yeah. I wouldn't worry about any of that shit. If we're successful, the autism realm will always exist, and we will always be with you. The only thing that happened after the dimensional merge was that this realm was separate from the real world. You will be able to come back whenever you want. Really? Fuck yeah. Those that find the autism realm can come and go whenever they want. Yeah, Starburst, did you really think I live here permanently? I only come in here often to fuck with retards. That's good to hear. Yeah, so don't worry about that, Starburst. We all have our own fears, doubts, and sins that we must overcome. For instance, I've been struggling with lust recently, so I've been pouring holy water on my dick to soften my erections. No matter what happens, I'll always have your back, Starburst. Me too, me too. Fag piss, you're a lady now? Ha 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 ha. That's right. I've spent several weeks talking to my therapist about that one night. I kept wondering why I was so afraid of vaginas and women after that night. After a lot of therapy sessions and internal monologue, I discovered that I have deep insecurities about my gender. Deep down, I was always meant to be a beautiful woman. And I was too afraid to admit that to myself. I'm not afraid anymore. I love women. I am a woman. And I have fully embraced vaginas. What the fuck? Lamau. Do you have a new name? Yes. I'm no longer Fag Piss. My new name is Fagette. Amazing, beautiful, stunning, and brave. Bends over a bit while putting her hand on her hip. Starburst and Velvet, in case you two are ever having another ladies' night, let me know if you need a third. Okay. We finally reached the shore. The road ahead looks really dangerous. The castle is up in the sky, connected by the peak of a mountain. I've already reached so many mental summits already. I can do this. Chapter 7. Reach for the summit. But first, a word from Irini. Oh. Balancing audio is so hard. This is like some boomer argent. Let's see here. There we go. There you go, maybe that's better. Okay. Yeah, the music's really good in this game. I'll give them that, regardless of how else you feel about it. Irini mounted. Arm toilet. Holy shit, they get a lot of attacks. What a fucking troll this game is. Look how many attacks they get. What the fuck? Armored septic? Yeah, that seems probable. I'm just gonna save before I forget. I'm gonna just try to run. Oh. I wish this game had like a fast mode, because this just takes forever to get anywhere. Oh. What is that? Mr. Applejuice, Rubber Man. No, they disable your run key if there's encounters, which kind of sucks. Oh. this a labyrinth? Oh no, there's a chest. 2-1 up was found. Hopefully I'm getting near the end of this. It's only been like a couple minutes, but it's really boring. Okay. Can buy stuff from Tom Bombadil. Okay, and he heals me. Or I guess she, whatever. Someone heals me. Contra points. Arini Summit. I wonder if this is the final boss, or if there's going to be like some other random, like, epilogue boss. Like, your princess is in another castle, or he left something behind that door, like in Golden Axe. Does anyone know if the new Call of Cthulhu game is any good? What? Toilet Titan? I don't get what this is a reference to be honest. Is this a gaming stream? No theory or politics going on? I'm playing a parody RPG somebody made about like internet drama. So like Jim is part of my team. It was initially kind of based on Betchloff versus Arini, but it kind of expanded into just being about a whole bunch of different stuff. So like Sargon is in this. Jim obviously is in this. Stuff like that. Tom Bombadil. Like at the moment of my party, I have Betchloff and Metokur. And we're trying to stop the free folk in Davis Arini from building the Hadron Collider and destroying the autism world. Who's that? Oh, it's Space Dog! Yes! Space Dog is in this game. Like the least funny meme ever. Literally, like, the most forced meme ever made. Okay, there we go. I'm just running. Hi, we are at the end of history, the end of money, the end of hope, the end of purpose, the end of man and the end of woman. Nothing to do but light a smoke and watch the fireworks go down. Enjoy the final decadent days for a once proud and mighty empire. Watch the leaves turn golden and watch as they begin to fall. Okay, so metaphorical fap hand. Castle key was found. Okay, let's keep going. What the fuck is this game, by the way? This is a Pretentious RPG, is what it's called. If you don't know how to love, all you understand is hate. Yes, it's literally... Oh yeah, these are lyrics. These are lines from Lust to the Time of Heartache. Abuser, abused. Two sides of the same coin. So don't go asking for a better world than this. This is the world we chose. This is the world we deserve. Okay, so yeah, these guys are just the Lust and the Time of Heartache stuff. Okay, got castle key. Yeah, for those of you who just showed up, you're trying to stop the Free Folk and Davis Arini from building the Hadron Collider and destroying the autism land. Let's see here. Hedonism always turns out the same. Without love, all you got is sex. And if all you've got is sex, you keep upping the ante or else it gets boring. And when you run out of new things to try, it always ends up in the same place. Literally, these are just lines from Lust to the Time of Heartache. I don't have any particular thoughts on the Sri Lankan bombings. I don't know if there's really anything to say about them. I don't really have a hot take on it. This is the end of the state of our materialist faith. Capitalism turned innovators into land rapers, and socialism turned charity into oppression. I can't even imagine how long this game would take if I wasn't using cheats. This game is really, really, really hard, by the way. I know it doesn't necessarily look like it, but this game is like this might be like the hardest RPG I've ever played. I couldn't get past like the first encounter area in the game. And that is partially because I suck at video games, but also this game is that hard. It's the luxury of the world that turns everything foul. It's the luxury that makes us soft. It's the luxury that makes us cruel. What you need is a struggle. Castle key was found. I made an update that cut down some grinding. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, it needed that. Oh, Fluppy, were you the one who made this? Sorry if I was insulting it. It's just really hard. And I'm like DSP. I'm not very good at video games. I'm not gonna lie and say that I am. You think MW's channel is dead, or is it just a long hiatus? Let me see here. When was the last time he made anything? I think it's probably dead. He might come back at some point. I forget, did he... Let's see if he's done anything on his other channel recently. No, I don't think he has done anything on his other channel recently. Yeah. They say that pain is weakness leaving the body. If that's the case, then maybe heartache is sentimentality leaving the soul. Okay, and this is what I've been saying about MW for years. People have asked, like, do I have a beef with MW? I don't have a beef with him. I don't dislike the guy. I just feel that he doesn't treat his fans very well. It is kind of my issue with him. Is that he just kind of... I don't know. I don't like people who make internet money off the internet by... Okay, there's a difference between asking for donations and accepting donations and telling your fans, look, you have to give me money. If you don't, I'm going to starve and be on the streets. And he does that, like how DSP does. And I really don't like that. I also like I also feel that he massively overhyped the rot. Remember how he had like this premiere series that was going to be like 60 parts or like some nonsense like that, and it was going to like be a complete deconstruction of everything that's gone wrong for the last like 20 years, the last like 100 years, and he never actually made it. He did like 3 episodes, and then he gave up, and then it was never referenced again. So that's kind of my issue with Millennial Woes. I don't know. Does anyone recall the rot, or am I the only person who remembers that? Because I could be the only person who remembers that. Oh, okay. Metaphysics references it. I was super hyped about that, by the way. He made like 8 or 10 episodes. Yeah, and like some of them were really good. Like that one about the guy who had like the reform school for like bad children. I actually really liked that one. I just felt like it was DSP where he his Patreon was kind of linked to it. So like there's different degree, like for instance, I don't think Angry Joe is a professional NEET. I think he's that's legitimately his job. Because like some people make enough money off of ad revenue and donations that they can continue on, and they don't have to like actively beg every month. There's also a difference between e-begging and asking people for money for a special project. Like if you need money to help, I don't know, make something like, yeah, like I said, a special project. I don't really see anything wrong with that either. Oh, here we go. We made it to Arini. We made it to Davis B.J. Arenal himself. This must be Davis Arini himself. He looks like a creepy vampire with homosexual mannerisms. Is this really his desired form? What a weirdo. Wow, that is cold. Puts down apple juice. Smokes cheap cigarette. Ha ha ha. Oh, Betchloff, you think you can appear alpha by aligning with 2 women in Metokur? When really you're just a misogynist comic book nerd that plays Mario games? Yes, Davis, I like to have fun. You should try it sometime. Also, this is rich coming from the guy who broke up with his girlfriend because she told you to get a job. She was getting in the way of my mission. I think he actually said that to her. I don't think that's a joke. I think that like literally happened. I can get as many women as I want. All women are whores and easily replaceable. I support monogamy only for the betterment of society. Davis, stop trying to act like an alpha when your dick doesn't even work. Because of your fragile masculinity, you overdosed on Tremboline. Once it wore off, your pee-pee became small and soft. Lamau smokes cheap cigarette. This is brutal. All you do is spread gossip, Betchloff. Nothing came from you retrogrades other than stark and drama. I'm trying to set a real example of masculinity. You're complaining about drama, yet you're trying to destroy the world. Shut up, you war tranny. You shut up, you creepy and ugly weirdo. Women in femininity are subversive to society. Honestly, I don't think Irene's a bad-looking guy. I think Irene's like a decent-looking guy. He just is a fucking goofball. Feminine retrobates like you're an insult to God. Society needs more masculinity. Davis, you already have a lot of masculinity. In your butt. Ha ha ha. What is a man? Breaks glass of apple juice. A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you? Okay, if you guys don't know, that was a meme that was originally from Symphony of the Night. Tree of Sephiroth. He's Dracula. By the way, if you haven't played Symphony of the Night, they released a port of Symphony of the Night for Xbox Live Arcade. So, yeah, you can buy Symphony of the Night on for 360, which is where I played it. Actually, it works really well with the 360 controller, so... let's see here. Band-Aid. Okay, my other issue with MW and a lot of these people is I feel they don't take any effort to help themselves. By the way, I'd like to take a moment of silence for the death of Castlevania. I loved all the Metroidvania games. Order of Ecclesia was a bit hard for me, and I never really got through it. But, like, Symphony of the Night was great. Circle of the Moon was great. Harmony of Dissonance was okay. Aria of Sorrow was good. I really liked Portrait of Ruin. All of them were great. And the guy who made Castlevania is coming out with a new Metroidvania game that's going to be very similar. Yeah, Order of Ecclesia is just too hard for me. It's a good game, but I'm just not good enough at it. Starburst Party was victorious. You godless freaks think you can defeat me. Like, another thing with Irene, well, more Millennial Woes, is this is his job. Like, he has all day, every day, basically, to work on videos. So you'd think he would, like, up his production value or whatever. Now, I know my production value is shit, but I work a full-time job, and I work, like, 50, 60 hours a week. And this is a side hobby. So, like, even if my stuff is shitty, it's not, I don't do this for my living. Whereas people like him, that is their living. And they've never really done anything like that. Also, Millennial Woes obviously suffers from, like, severe depression and a lot of personal problems. And I don't think he's ever really made any real efforts to seek treatment for it. So, you can't defeat the free folk. The Hadron Collider is complete. It won't be long until this realm is destroyed. For now, I must courageously and bravely retreat. Hail Wodan. Starburst. The Last Soul Fragment. Yeah, I guess he does, but he never really does any... Does he do anything other than just vlogging? You're not ready. It's time to wake up. Chapter 8. Clear your mind. Wakes up. What? What? Where am I? Why am I in my underwear? Where is Velvet? Help. Jeff, calm down. You have come very far. Where am I? What? Who are you? Are you God? Jeff, I'm not God, but God influences me. I am your soul. I am you. You are in the soul space. It isn't a world, realm, universe, or dimension. It's your own spiritual sanctuary. It's the only way I can communicate with you directly. I've been trying to talk to you for so long. You were so caught up in your depression, nihilism. You were so caught up in the mundane aspects of the world. You are in your underwear because you are vulnerable to your depression, anxiety, and your own ego. Okay, let's see here. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, I just thought that the world that I was living in was the only one that existed. Is this supposed to be like an Evangelion reference or something like this? I don't know. Jeff, you are infinite. You aren't strictly bound to any world, not even the autism realm. Many people never learn this. They fixate on temporary and meaningless things, their careers, their possessions, their traditions, their race, the world that they live in. All those things don't matter. Your suspicions that there is more to the world than you were living in were completely true. You no longer have to fear death. That's good to hear. I feel so smart for agreeing with myself. But why am I here? Do I have anything that I need to learn? Why am I a woman in this realm but a man in the real world? Your form is not what defines you. Your form is merely a tool you move around and interact with the world around you. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just reading something on my phone. Man, woman, doesn't matter. It depends on whatever world you're in. The only form that matters is the one that reflects the beauty and goodness of your soul. The one that is eternal, the one that reflects you. You have been an adorable pony guy the whole time. Jeff, if you guys notice, I don't use Twitter at all. It just, nothing good ever seems to come out of it. So what do I do now? You're here because there's still some insecurities and fears that you must overcome. You must redeem your past. You must enter your mind dungeon and confront your insecurities head on. You're ready. I kind of like that guy. I think his name is Jeff. He seems really shy. What does he think of me? You seem down today, Sam. Is there something on your mind that's bothering you? Is there anything you want to tell me? I love you, Jeff. You know that. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the stress. I'm sorry for the anxiety. It was unnecessary. Okay. Let's see here. Diamond sword, fashionable jacket, Max Apple. Let's see, upgrade my equipment. It doesn't really matter, but it lets me kill people a little bit better. Hey, it's Twilight Sparkle. Your best friend, Twilight Sparkle. Do you want to go on adventures with the rest of the girls? Hey man, do you want to do something this weekend? What shows you like to watch? Okay. Who's that? Hey, my name is Flubby. You seem pretty cool. Have we ever met before? Hey Flubby, shout out. Hey, it's Clown Pepe. Honk honk. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I don't. Oh, I didn't see your donation. Did it not pop up properly? What was your message? Sorry, But Jark Erickson, I'm sorry, I don't. I think I missed it. What did you write? I'll read it out now. I'm sorry about that. I'm just trying to find YouTube watch. Okay, it's not displaying for me for some reason. Can you just tell me what the video is? It's not showing up in my chat. So, live chat. Okay, there we go. Now it's showing up. Let's see here. Okay, I'm not really sure what this is, to be honest. Oh, there's this new right-wing Danish political party which goes into no-go zones, burns the Quran, calls Muslims homosexuals, etc. Okay, that sounds base, TBH. Do you have the name of the party? I could, like, give them a shout-out, if that's what you had in mind. Let me see here. What the hell? Name of the party? I could, like... I just, like, I know a lot of people in real life, even, who, because they're addicted to Twitter, and it's destroyed their lives and, like, their families and shit. It's just not been a very positive experience for them, to be honest. So I've just kind of taken the view of not using Twitter. I use Facebook. I don't find Facebook nearly as, like, bad as Twitter as far as that stuff goes. Okay, let's see here. I mean, the Danish People's Party isn't bad. I don't know if there's really a need for, like, an edgier party to replace the Danish People's Party, but, whatever. Oh, I got poison. So poison actually does hurt me because it does a percentage of my health. Okay, let's see here. What is that? Furry lust. I just want to know what you think about using it as a political platform as Stromkurs. Let me look at what that is. Stromkurs. Tight course. Okay, their Wikipedia page is only in Danish. Let me see here. Let's see here. Total stop of non-Western immigration combined with massive reparations of non-Western immigrants. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's got a whole 23 votes in the last election. It's impressive. Okay, so there's the Chad. Maybe this is where I'm supposed to go? Oh. I was kind of hoping to finish this up, but it's just kind of going nowhere. Varg is someone who I would like to... Oh, okay, there's keys there. I'd like to do videos mocking, but frankly, I'm scared of him because he did kill a dude. And his fans are just fucking insane. So... yeah. Every man is a Chad in his own mind. Yeah, but just regarding this new party, I mean, what is the advantage of it over the... I guess it's more extreme than the Danish People's Party. The Danish People's Party doesn't really seem that bad to me. Maybe I just don't understand the situation on the ground there, though. I mean, that's very, very possible. Oh my god. There we go. Another fucking key. Castle key was found. With regards to Denmark, aren't the Social Democrats probably going to win the next election? Because I had thought that they were on the verge of winning. I've never played Warcraft 2 or Warcraft 3. I missed those because I was playing Command and Conquer back during that time period, so I never really got into any of the Warcraft. I don't know. I really have I ever talked about how much I hate esports? I don't think I ever. I just don't like it. I actually was offended when they were gonna add them to the Olympics, because as many problems as the Olympics have, I don't know. I just don't think it's the same thing. Like, the first time I heard about how many hours people put in to play StarCraft, it just bothers me. It just disturbs me. Holy shit, this is padding. Who is that? Oh, it's yourself. Go away. Leave me alone, please. Cries. I hate myself. I hate this world. Every single day is the same. No girl will love me. I will never be a beautiful girl. I'm gonna be back in 1 second. I'm just gonna, I'm back. There we go. Let's just, just have to leave for a second. It never ends. You have to defeat yourself, Jeff Haberman. Wow. I love how Jim took the name Metokur just to fuck with Haberman. There we go. Sniff, it's okay. You can no longer have to be afraid. Starburst absorbed the manifestation of Chad and Jeff into herself. Starburst's soul fragments disappeared. Starburst overcame her anxiety and fears. Starburst gained 30,000 experience points. Starburst finally realized the power of PK Autism Omega. Jeff, you are now ready to complete your quest. Let's see here. Chapter 9, The Meaning of Life. I think this is the last chapter, maybe? Or it should be, or close to the end. Starburst, you're awake. Velvet, ooh, you look much stronger. Feel Starburst's arms. Velvet, where are we? What happened to Betchloff and Metokur? We were at the bottom of a rainy mountain. Tom Bombadil, let's see here, transported us down here. And Fayette set up camp. Metokur and Betchloff went off looking for the Hadron Collider. Alright, let's catch up to them. Wow, you don't seem worried or scared at all. There really isn't a need to be. I always knew you were strong deep down. Kisses Starburst on the cheek, blushes. Velvet joins you. Okay, apple pizza. What the hell's apple pizza? What does that do? Okay, restores to all allies. Bucket of soy. Okay, I guess this is where I'm supposed to go. No, not another long... This is going to be painful. Okay, this should be near the end. There shouldn't be too many of these left that I have to go through. What is that? Death trumpet. Really not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow. Oh well. I just keep looking for another job. I applied to a whole bunch of stuff this weekend, so hopefully some of it'll come up with something. I got really close with the last couple. I don't know, like a couple of the ones I've applied to have sent me like a letter in the mail thanking me. I think that's a good thing. At least I'd imagine so. It's a good thing if I think it means they were seriously considering me if they sent me a letter. I don't know. Who can say? Holy fuck. I still lost? At level 99? Holy shit, this game's hard. Maybe it was like confusion he hit me with? Holy shit. So yeah, I've just been really... I don't know, I've just been kind of depressed lately in general. Between that, work, and religious stuff, so... It's nice that I can come on and hang out with you guys and play this. Because this is a lot of fun. This is... Oh, okay. Let's see here. Let's see, do I have a status effect? No, I don't. Okay. I'm gonna save. Okay, there's Clown Pepe. Honk honk. Okay, I have to be Clown Pepe now. Halfway there. Almost done. Wow, that was like the easiest mini boss in the game. No, there's no reason to revive the other party members. I ever told you about the one time where a fat guy jumped out of a car because his grandmother lectured him? Ha ha ha. He and his autistic friends had an hour-long Skype call that they put on YouTube all crying together, lol. Sounds a lot like the Free Folk. Why did you leave us behind? Believe it or not, watching you sleep isn't very entertaining. You were talking in your sleep about how stained underwear and furries attacking you was pretty funny. You know what else is funny? All of us are vastly different from one another. Under normal circumstances, we would most likely never associate with one another. But Davis Aridi, being a pop narcissistic shithead, is bringing not only us together, but this whole realm. Well then, let's go. Okay, so we have Betchloff and Metokur back. Oh, wait a minute, they referenced Sweetie Squad. I just bought a Sweetie Squad shirt at the shop. While I may be a woman, I still like Photod. I still like bands, and I still respect you, Metokur. I'm not defined by my gender. Okay, faggot. Let's see here. Final secret that you must know is that Davy Sereni is bisexual and his penis could be not become erect. Go Starburst, finish your quest. Oh, oops, I didn't actually want to leave yet. Oh well, whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hadron Collider, floor 2. You know, folks, when it comes to running any civilization, it must be run by white men. White men are more successful than any other human demographic. The Aryan faction of the realm are the most successful tribe of people. They are so successful, in fact, that they have isolated themselves from the rest of the realm. Okay. Okay, that was not very interesting. Just need to get through this level. Who is that? Augmented Aryan. Okay, I'm just gonna run away. No, I forgot to buy upgrades. I'm sure it'll be fine. My main character's at max level anyways. You know what? This kind of reminds me of Quest 64. Any of you guys ever played Quest 64? That game was really, really weird. I liked it, but it was really weird. I can't believe I beat Quest 64. The issue with Quest 64 is it was just really unbalanced because like Earth magic was just so much better than everything else. And like fire and wind magic kind of sucked. And if you could get healed, then that just made you godlike. So I had happened to do rock magic, which had you got this spell called barrier that made you like immune to damage for like 3 turns, and then you get this other spell avalanche, which just does an absurd amount of damage in like an area of effect. So yeah. Okay, so next floor is the Hadron Collider. I don't. I'd like a remake or a sequel to Quest 64. The biggest issue with Quest 64 it was a where the fuck do I go game. It was a game that presented itself as being yeah. I always wanted to try Adrian Chronicles the First Mage. Because it was just something I could never find. But it was supposed to be really good. It just had permadeath, which kind of sucks, I guess. But I'm glad that the new Fire Emblem games have casual mode, because I really don't like having to restart chapters when people die. So I normally play on casual hard, is normally my difficulty of choice. Like I said, the music's really good in this game. Holy shit, the enemies at this point in the game are so hard. They're beating me even with being at next level. Fuck, I should have gotten that upgrades. Oh well, whatever. I'm this close to the end. I think the Hadron Collider's on the next floor, was what they said. Legos. I want to build something in Minecraft. Why doesn't Arini just stream Minecraft? I would if he did a stream of Minecraft, I might actually watch it. I'm gonna confess I've never played Minecraft. I just don't have any interest in it, to be honest. I don't like games like that, so I don't think I'd ever play Minecraft. PUBG looks terrible. I don't know. I've never been interested in PUBG or Fortnite or any of that stuff. It just doesn't really look like my thing. I don't really like Battle Royale games. Or kind of online FPS in general. You know, folks, there's something admirable and virtuous about demons and demon worshippers. Demons represent admirable virtues. However, don't take me out of context. I only think demons should be admired, not worshipped. The Hadron Collider is powered by darkness and demonic energy. At my core, I'm an accelerationist. I welcome the collapse. I get to rise into the top while all my enemies fall into darkness. Once all my enemies are gone, then the free folk can start building a virtuous and traditional civilization. Ha ha ha. Is that the Hadron Collider? Okay, yeah. Let me see here. How powerful is Omega? PK Omega Autism. Okay, it actually does a decent amount of damage. Not as much as my normal attack, really, but... Oh shit, he poisoned me. Okay, I gotta heal that, because that's something that can actually kill me. Max Apple. It's kind of like Maximum Tomato from the first Smash Brothers game. Honestly, I think the best Smash Brothers game was Melee. I like Ultimate. My issue with Ultimate is just kind of too fast for my taste. Like, I find people just take too much damage and the matches end too quickly. Like, 1 or 2 smashes will kill people. I liked it when it was a little more strategic and a bit slower paced. That's kind of an issue I have with some of the newer, like, Souls games, is I liked when combat was a bit slower back in 1 and 2. I don't really like how everything has to be, like, dex-based, dodge-based. I like back when you could, just, dodge things. Okay, let's see here. Hadron Collider 4-6. 4-5. Oh, I can run here. Cool. What's wrong? I don't want to go back. I don't want to go. I want to stay here like this with you forever. Velvet, it's okay. We will return here. The fact that we were able to travel to this realm in the first place proves that our souls are real and eternal. Not only will we return here, but we will exist in these forms forever in a permanent euphoria. Life is short, and the best way to live your life is to make good friends and learn from your experiences. Friendship and wisdom last forever. And that friendship and wisdom will carry on into the eternal paradise of imagination and wonders. A smart and cute girl once told me, our world is limitless, but our imaginations are limitless. Oh, okay. Smiles, the journey has been tough. Both this quest and our real world lies, but I know it will all be worth it in the end. I want to be with you through all of it. Hugs and kisses, Starburst. Okay, here we go. Time for the final boss. Hadron Collider, floor 6. Yes, I need healing. Oh, yeah, can I not buy equipment here? That's too bad. Oh, I can't buy upgrades. Oh, whatever. No, it's another dungeon crawling level. No. I'm so close to the end. I don't want to do another round of random encounters. I just don't. Oh, there's no enemies. It doesn't look like there's any enemies in this part of the game. Okay. Maybe this won't be so bad. Fuck, there is enemies. No. What the hell? Iridi's ego. Iridi's gay thoughts. Immersed in subversion. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're almost done. I think this is the end. Fortunately, these levels aren't very long. Here we go, the final battle. Ha ha ha! You foolish heretical freaks think you could escape my wrath? Yeah, we do. Oh, it's the worm-tongued backstabber Tom Bombadil. Yep, you are a loser. I'm done with you, and I want to see you cry. You are also a freak. Yeah, Betchloff, you're 100% spot on this game. You are a creepy closeted trans chaser and a disgrace to bisexuals everywhere. If people like you had any power, I would never been able to discover who I am. These are my detractors. You are all one step above basement dwellers. Fortunately, I have one more weapon I can use to destroy all of you. Pulls out anal beads. What? Grasp beads tightly. I pray to all the autism gods. Give me the power to defeat my enemies. 2000 IQ reading. This is the pentagram. Okay. You freaks have taken everything from me. My friends, my power, my castle, the free folk, the Hadron Collider, my YouTube channel. I don't want to build a civilization anymore. I want to see all of my friends perish. Even after losing everything, I still have a long list of accomplishments. I served in the Canadian military for a couple of years. Let's see here. The Betchloff says if Davies was capable of any humor or self-awareness, he'd find the madness of a game as funny as I do. I mean, like, Betchloff, you're portrayed negatively in this, but it's like an accurate parody, if that makes sense. Like, it's definitely like making fun of you, but it's at least making fun of you based on like traits of your personality. I just directed a short film. I am fluent in French and English, and I've studied multiple languages. None of you can create anything. All you can do is destroy. You destroy those that are better than you. I can pull up several charts that I found online to prove that I'm better than all of you. Because I'm a mesomorph. You destroy those who are successful and also claim to be virtuous. I'm looking forward to watching all of you burn in hell. Oh, sorry, is it going really loud? Oh, sorry, let me know if there's a problem. He had a bunch of guys psychoanalyzing this game in Discord, really? Oh shit, I'm actually taking damage. Ha ha ha. You can't truly defeat me. My consciousness is an immortal being. The fact that I wasn't able to defeat all of you right now proves I need to become smarter and more virtuous. I can no longer exist in this realm. I must depart into purgatory so that I can train my soul and reach perfection. I will reach 80% spiritual perfection and become closer to an almighty God. Once my time in purgatory is over, I will become a saint and roll over all the realms. Ha ha ha. How many people does Aridi even have in his Discord? Davis Aridi is gone. The battle is by definition over. Well, it's over. Davis Aridi will spend an eternity in purgatory. He will no longer have any detractors around him to make fun of him. He will have nothing but his own consciousness, a consciousness that has deluded itself into thinking that perfection in life without sin can be reached by man. In a way, he got exactly what he wanted. Okay. Well, it looks like Davis threw in the towel. Time to go back to reading comic books and playing video games. That was pretty fucking fun. Feel free to contact me if you know any other crazy weirdos I can make fun of. Let's see what Tom Bombadil has to say. Haha, Davis is Oh, okay, there we go. I have to go through the final door. Hey, Jeff, let's go home. Okay. Maybe Jeff is gonna, like, get laid IRL. Oh, is this, like, some kind of troll that I have to go through this? This has got to be a troll. Comic books, video games, and redheads. Do I have to walk all the way back? Oh, I have to walk all the way back? Watch out, you're not infinite level anymore. That's true. I don't think there's any enemies, though. At least I haven't seen any enemies so far. What are you going to do now? I'm going to Disneyland. Pride is the deadliest sin. A lot of people, including myself at one point, like to think that they had the whole world figured out. A lot of people think that they have the answers to solve the world's problems when they can't even solve their own problems. They fixate on one massive problem, these massive problems that the world has yet are completely blind to the things that are most important. The things that are right in front of them: friendship, wisdom, humility. Those things last forever. But for me, these things exist both in the real world and in the autism realm. Me and Jennifer still only visit the autism realm from time to time, but only in our dreams. However, we spend most of our time trying to make a good impression on the people around us in the real world. We shared the story of our quest in the autism realm. We share the story of Davis, a man destroyed by his own pride. We share our wisdom and sometimes make friends along the way. We plan on doing this until we are no longer part of this world. Credits. That's it. We'll see if there's an after credits scene, but otherwise, I did it. I beat it. Google Images shit people posted at Betchloff's digital server. This game was made for absolute free in my spare time. I do not claim any ownership to any of the music used. I do not think the music is really good, however. You should definitely check out the source material. Special thanks to all of the people in the Grass Type Nationalism server for inspiring me to make this game. Betchloff, Matt Forney, Artistic Layman. Oh, Argent. Wow, I get a shout out? Yes, this is the best game ever. I get a fucking shout out. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks, man. Game created by Flubby, not the gay unicorn me, the guy with the screen name Flubby. Yes, I got a shout out. Oh, okay, there was an after credit scene. Wrist head on Starburst's shoulder. It's so beautiful. Woof woof. I've been waiting here for a while. Can I stay with you? Nods. Pet's dog. The end. Or is it? It's shut down. Well, everybody, I'd just like to say thank you for watching. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for making this game and for the shout out. I really appreciate it. God bless you all. Christ has risen. Have a good rest of your Easter.